in 4 possessions. But I thought, we did some no huddle. There's something we've been working on in this offense, throughout training camp. Thought we executed that, pretty well as far as communication. A lot of guys doing it for the first time, and it was some, certainly a different offense. So that was a good thing. There were no, real communication errors. Obviously, the execution can always be better. We had some self-inflicted wounds that kind of kept us from, getting into a rhythm and continuing some drives. So we'll see some good things from the film and see some things that we can certainly improve on, all of us.
You chalk up penalties and drop passes, maybe the second preseason game, or?
It's hard to say. I mean, those things are a part of football when they happen. Obviously, you want to be able to overcome them. When you're only going to play 4 possessions, it's hard to overcome them. Sometimes if you have a drop or have a missed throw or a penalty, you overcome those either on that drive or on the next drive, and so didn't really get a chance to overcome any of those, but certainly those are things that you want to eliminate, and I don't see those things being a constant for us this year. I think we'll do a good job in that category.
You leaned on DT heavily when
you obviously that's not just a coincidence, trying to get him the ball and get him going. I think the more, he can touch the ball, and obviously with him missing, mini camps and stuff, that's important. So good to get him some catches, and like all of us, we're all trying to improve and get ready for that regular season opener.
Hey, talk about the offensive line.
I thought they did a good job. Like I said, we did some no huddle things and communication on the road for a lot of first-time starters. I thought those guys were poised out there, and thought the protection was good the whole time that I was in there. And we've always said that if you can do some no huddle, you have the chance to tire out the defense and hopefully slow down their pass rush. And I can't speak to that. I can't speak for the defense, but I felt like our guys handled all the communication and played at a pretty good tempo, and I thought there were some good things in there.
What pleased you the most about tonight?
Well, we got the win. I was really proud of Trevor making that last drive and throw, and Corbin coming down with that ball. It's always good to see that. Those guys have, all those young guys have worked real hard all training camp, and we broke training camp on Thursday, and to make it through a training camp in the NFL is not easy. So everybody on this roster right now, has really done a good job, and so I think the longer you play, the more you certainly appreciate young guys and trying to earn a spot on the team, and a lot of guys fighting for jobs out there tonight, and so that's good to see, and really good to see those guys make a couple of plays there to help us win the game.
Were you able to do some of the audible stuff that you like to do, going from no huddle to, shotgun, under center, no huddle, no huddle? Did any of that get affected by it?
We weren't audible much. We were getting up there and going with it. We had a game plan, and we tried to play at a fast tempo and get up there and go. And so there were some good things, and obviously when you are going no huddle, you certainly want to stay on the field. I think our first drive is not what you want to do, where you go, no huddle and you go 3 and out. So you obviously want to stay on the field if you are doing that. So whether you're huddling or whether you're not huddling, you still got to be able to execute. So we certainly can execute better. There were some good things, but I think it's just nice that that's possibly an option for us to have in our arsenal this season.
Peyton, just as a spectator, your thoughts of Savage there watching on the sidelines?
I was kind of watching our defense a little more there toward the end, to tell you the truth. It's something that you kind of get to do a little bit more in the preseason, is watch some of these young guys play. So I'm probably the wrong guy to ask, on that one.
A few more for Peyton.
In that regard, 12 sacks in 2 games for the defense.
Yeah.
So the first string defense looked pretty sharp. What do you think?
They have, yeah. It's been a tough bunch to go against in practice. Every day. It's competitive practices when you're going against those guys. Obviously great work for our guys up front, with our up front guys, and for the quarterbacks and receivers throwing against our secondary is always a good challenge. And so they look good in practice, and usually when you look good in practice, you usually look good on the field, and they play well. So expecting them to play well, all year, and obviously it's nice when you have a lot of confidence on that side of the ball to get you the ball back, get you some field position, get you some turnovers, and I know that's what they're expecting to do all year.
Peyton, is some of the preseason, you have to hold back, you can't show, like some of what you had today, you didn't go to some of your go-to plays that you might have available to you in the regular season.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many plays we had. I mean, I guess I've just played four possessions in 2 games, so I don't know. It's not that many plays, and so hey, when you're out there, you're trying to score. You're trying to convert third downs. You're trying to convert third and short, and certainly trying to protect the ball and just execute. So I don't whether you're I think it doesn't really matter what plays you're running, you still got to execute them. So that's what we're trying to do. And obviously we probably get a chance to play a little more next week against San Fran. We're going to practice against them for a couple of days, and hopefully we can score some points and improve our execution.